Yep. And you don't need any boards, you don't need any rope.
That's nice rope.
Good rope.
That is good rope.
I've got it pretty well down to one front row along in here. Scatter a little of the plant food here and there once in a while to get rid of it. These are just empty boxes. There's the saw and
Yeah.
gas can and
Weed whackers.
weed whacker, a garden plower and things. Got them whittled down pretty good. So if you see anything that you can feel of a use for,
Okay.
Susan's backing down real fast too. Finally. It's nice to have those bolts out of the ceiling. And there's still one back.
There is.
That's
It's back there on the back
the
fence.
big aluminum one, I think.
Yeah.
I think she had somebody interested in that the other day. I hope she takes a look on it. Reminded me we were first married on June 5th many moons ago. How thoughtful I am that she said yes.
How thankful you are.
June 8th is a new day. No, that was the 7th. Miserable all day yesterday and last night. My insides have been really shaken up. 2 days ago, doing errands about town. When the old Subaru of mine, with the old Subaru of mine, hit some very rough areas and really shook my inside of me, not the car. Plus, some the week before when my insides had really been shaken up, my shoe caught in the edge of a clothes rack in a store, flat out on a ceramic floor, blood spurting out of my forehead. My right elbow plunked into my ribs, plus a banged up hip. My 6 foot plus all laid out on that floor, which had not given even an inch. With the head healed, the rib area is still sensitive, and assorted parts and places inside got pushed around. Could not sleep well last night, but after this many days, and great care, how I lay when I sleep on a special something or other. No, I just and now am looking for you each to do a summer visit to us. We had a wondrous one with Connor, the world explorer, just a week ago. What a fine young man, truly. a world explorer. Susan and I feel very good to have so many kids and grandkids with not one lemon in the bunch. Congratulations and thank you. The 9th of August. Finally, it's 7 months later, my body pains, which started in February, are clearing up, and now I must get more physical, hiking and so forth, to get strength back in my back, legs and so forth, all of which were lost during the months of no good exercise. I finally had done my own diagnosis and medical cure. Now at 85 plus, I have some more good years. Susan has covered me for those nearly 5 or so months that I owe her a lot. She has reworked the yard and garden during these cool, rainy summer months, so that I doubt that I ever look at it so beautiful. So, over into the fall months, October 1914.
In 1914,
December.
yeah, that's right.
What?
I like it that you put it at 1914. No, it's 2014, but still.
2014.
Give or take 100 years.
It's 2014. Let's see what I said for October. Recovering from many months of internal pain caused by extreme constipation, gradually clearing up in October. Hope for total relief these next weeks. I'm 85 now and going toward 86. Hope for a few more good years, or I see the same possibility in each of you. Clean living, lots of physical activity, good food, careful, clean living, and so forth. Anyway, I hope to add more pages to this record book. In any case, your mother, Christina, and I have been proud not only of you, but for the wives you've had chosen and the children you've raised. Susan has been wonderful as a companion wife for me these last years, and I hope I've been as good of a husband to her, as good as you will be to her when you lose me. Time to help get supper ready. Your dad.
That's great.
And then that was October. Here's December. Yet a few days to Christmas 2014. Susan is furiously writing Christmas notes and mailing gifts to her family. I fell on our living room floor and broke my left wrist. Oh, that's when I did that. So I can yet write. It should be healed well in early 2015. But my right hand still works very well. Have had general illness in the later days of this year. No snow yet. Trees are now all bare of those leaves, and so is the street. I'm wondering about my brother Lauren and Ruth. We'll call today. Lauren has had lots of general health problems. it would be a good year to winter in Florida. Our adopted daughter and family live on Merritt Island, just east of the Florida coast of the
Atlantic coast, maybe?
can't read my own writing. But anyway, on the Florida coast would be a good place to be in a winter visit. We'll ride again when both hands are working. No snow yet. Back to a Christmas letter note or two. Yeah. Then it's March. Oh, oops, the Christmas letters never got written. The wrist that I fell and broke was last December, and now is quite well, finally healed, so that I can use it for most things. But my feet slipped later on the basement steps, so my bottom is now very sensitive from my landing on the basement stairs step, but it is can't read it. We now have moved into spring. Got a letter off to Alf's son Anders. We'll try to keep touch with Alf via Anders, but now spring is about here at the start of March. So we do have 1 foot of snow yet, but a few warm Indiana days should solve that. And I'm looking for a good spring. Something. Now, after a somewhat miserable winter, until May next, to write to you all. In the interim, I will be pleased for any messages from you all. Yep, here we are. Now in March, and that's where my notes ended. No, there's another one there. First item on memories of past family history. Oh, the places I've been and the things I have learned. The people who taught me over 80 plus years. It seems I should share with you the thoughts of my time. My parents were children of immigrant folks from Brandenburg, Germany, and from the Netherlands coast. Harm left by a Brandenburg boat while a young woman, my grandmother to be, left with her De Vries family from the Netherlands coast. Her brother got free he was able from the Kaiser's great ship. Meanwhile, Harm, that's Grandpa, landed at City, New York, and started for the West. He worked at farms each year a bit further west. His journey ended by Rockwell City, Iowa, just a short distance south of there was a farm to be farmed, a farm to be farmed for the rest of his life. The DeVries family came late to the Rockwell City area too, and their daughter Rinsty married my Grandpa Harm. Those were the grandparents of mine. They birthed a dozen kids, plus or minus. She died in the last birth. My grandfather John, my father John, in the middle of the bunch, left school when she died. Perhaps he was 6th grade or what. As he went to do work to make dollars for a car, which led to courting a girl, Tina Weezy, from a full county north. They married tenants of a very good farm and like James to be their firstborn.
And that's you.
That's me. Firstborn, one of us. Something about little John was one of us 5 to die as a baby. John little John probably was the 3rd child. Mother was at Rinsty. But I was too late to even have met this grandmother of mine. Dad's mother was that Rinsty.
Mm-hmm.
But I was too late to have met that grandmother of mine. That's just what I wrote the other day. It's hard to read my own writing. That's all the I got. Making it fairly current. The start of this
Here, this
epistle was, yeah, well, there's a reason I put that there, I don't know why.
okay.
In 1912, I was 85 years old. In 2012, I'm 85 years old. It says there. So it would. And the last time I broke my back was sawing the trunk of the apple tree,
Sure.
of the Christmas tree. I took the branches off and took them out, and that was my last work job. And then I took the trunk and sawed it into pieces.
Yep.
That are down here now, I think. Another wood I have. And
Oh, okay. So you sawed that up.
this is a place to put wood for next winter's burning.
Yeah. Nice.
And see, I slid this all this way
Yep.
so I could prop that up a little bit so it would be out of the dirt. And then have it so I can get
Yeah.
the wood for the fireplace here. This winter. That bush will grow.
Yeah, it got pruned way back. The rhubarb's looking good.
And there was a way back, I forget what was there. I was waiting for something to come up.
Well, keep waiting. It might happen. The hosta's coming up healthy now.
Yeah, there are 3 or so places. Some of these greens are coming up like here.
Yeah.
And that's going to be nice. And
So this was the spot that did you in. This is where you cut up all this wood and it hurt your back.
it's the last mistake.
That's
A
right.
whole series of them.
Well,
And
you told me once lessons that are not learned are repeated. So
and of course these green bushes kind of need to be kept pruned a little bit. I'm not up to that. And, over here is a
oh, raised bed.
raised bed. A good place for starter plants and stuff
Yeah.
for students to put into their garden. We got the old fence down now. And see, just that pretty small garden. Some of these will be volunteer stuff that'll come up again and again and again. And
Yep.
all that's just little weeds that I have to weed out after a while.
Are there still any raspberries in here, or did we pull those out?
Well, that's
Oh, there they are. Yeah.
pruned out.